Some weapons change the course of history. Others become legends before they ever change a battlefield. Long before soldiers saw it through the smoke, they had already heard its name. Stories spread from trench to trench. A machine so heavily armored that nothing could stop it. A gun so powerful it could destroy enemy tanks long before they were close enough to fight back. Some believed it was invincible. Others thought it was simply Nazi propaganda. Yet almost everyone agreed on one thing: no one wanted to face it. Because when its enormous silhouette appeared on the horizon, fear often arrived before the first shell did. Its name, Tiger I. By 1943, the Tiger had become far more than Germany's newest heavy tank. It had become a symbol of power, a symbol of engineering, and perhaps most importantly, a symbol of fear. But history has a habit of turning myths into facts. So today, we ask a simple question: was the Tiger I truly the greatest tank of the Second World War, or merely one of history's greatest military legends? The story of the Tiger did not begin in a factory. It began with a surprise. In the summer of 1941, Germany launched Operation Barbarossa, expecting another rapid victory. Instead, German tank crews encountered something they had never seen before: the Soviet T-34. Its sloped armor deflected shells that should have penetrated. Alongside it came the KV-1, whose thick armor rendered many German anti-tank weapons ineffective. For the first time, German armored superiority had been challenged. Reports flooded back to Berlin. Existing Panzer III and Panzer IV tanks were no longer enough. Hitler demanded a new heavy tank capable of destroying any enemy vehicle at long range while surviving direct hits itself. Two companies answered the challenge: Porsche and Henschel. After months of testing, Henschel's design was selected. The result was officially designated the Panzerkampfwagen VI. The world would remember it simply as the Tiger. Everything about the Tiger was built around dominance. Its massive 8mm Quak 36 gun had already earned a deadly reputation as an anti-aircraft weapon. Now it became one of the most feared tank guns of the war. Enemy tanks could be destroyed from well over a kilometer away. In many engagements, Allied crews were hit before they even realized a Tiger was watching them. Its frontal armor reached 100 millimeters, making it nearly immune to many guns fielded during its early service. Inside, 5 crew members operated one of the most sophisticated armored vehicles ever built. Excellent optics, experienced crews, and devastating firepower combined into something that seemed almost unstoppable. Every successful engagement added another story. Every destroyed convoy created another rumor. The Tiger was no longer just fighting enemy armies. It was fighting inside their minds. But legends often hide uncomfortable truths. Behind its thick armor stood an incredibly complicated machine. At nearly 57 tons, the Tiger pushed the limits of German engineering. Its Maybach engine worked under enormous stress. Its transmission frequently failed. Its overlapping road wheels could freeze solid in winter or become packed with mud. Maintenance crews spent countless hours repairing vehicles that had never even reached combat. Fuel consumption was enormous. Many bridges simply could not support its weight. In reality, the Tiger often fought logistics as much as it fought enemy tanks. For every terrifying battlefield success, there were countless mechanical struggles hidden far behind the front line. The world's most feared tank was also one of its most demanding. Machines do not become legends alone. People do. Names like Michael Wittmann, Otto Carius, and Kurt Nispel became inseparable from the Tiger's reputation. Their battlefield successes turned the tank into something almost mythical. One engagement at Villers Bocage became famous across Europe after Wittmann destroyed numerous British vehicles within minutes, throwing an entire column into confusion. Stories like these spread rapidly through newspapers, military reports, and word of mouth. To Allied soldiers, every Tiger suddenly seemed unstoppable. But these victories raised an important question. Were they witnessing the power of an extraordinary machine or the skill of extraordinary crews? Perhaps the legend belonged to both. Despite its fearsome reputation, the Tiger could never change the outcome of the war. It was simply too expensive, too slow to build, too difficult to maintain. Germany produced only about 1,355 Tiger I tanks during the entire war. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union built tens of thousands of T-34s. The United States produced Sherman tanks in overwhelming numbers. Every Tiger destroyed represented months of valuable industrial effort. Every lost crew was almost impossible to replace. By 1944, the Allies no longer needed a better tank. They simply needed more tanks. The battlefield had become a contest of industry, logistics, and production. In that kind of war, even a legend could be overwhelmed. More than 80 years later, the Tiger I continues to captivate historians, engineers, gamers, and military enthusiasts around the world. Only a handful survive today. One of them, Tiger 131, still runs under its own power, offering a rare glimpse into the machine that once terrified an entire generation. The Tiger was never invincible. It broke down. It consumed enormous amounts of fuel. It was expensive and difficult to replace, yet none of those flaws erased what it represented. It demonstrated what engineering could achieve when performance was prioritized above almost everything else. The Tiger I did not win the Second World War. It could not, but it achieved something few military vehicles ever have. It became timeless, because some weapons are remembered for the battles they fought. Others are remembered for the stories they left behind. And the Tiger I left behind one of the greatest legends in military history.